This is a reading of Brenda's blog titled Rejoining the World. Dear ones, you wish to have contact with others, feeling as if your isolation will last forever. So it is you're beginning to doubt your inner wisdom because you are lonely. You have likely felt lonely for some time. So it is this sensation is nothing out of your new ordinary. You want your life to return as it was before COVID and the current earth chaos. Such is not to be. Not because it is not possible in the blink of an eye, but because all, including those of 3D, are testing the waters, determining who they are or what they wish to represent. So it is, all are pulling their harnesses in different directions, as was sometimes an exhausting truth when farming with horses. It is as if the world is filled with 2-year-olds, demanding the right to declare their direction, thoughts, and needs as a world priority. Such is not possible, for each individual demand negates the other. In the next few days, individuals will begin finding like-minded beings. You might respond that you already have or are doing something similar. But on closer inspection of that belief, you will find your needs to be unique. You question that last statement. But have you not been primed for months to be a unique individual with unique thoughts and needs? And so you were. At the same time, we prophesied you would connect with others when the time was right. That time is now. Perhaps someone you had a passing interaction with will initiate a conversation that displays facets of their being you were unaware of. And by doing so, you find a like-minded individual you did not know was already part of your life. Of course, the opposite might also happen. But now, it is more important about coming together than splitting into individual arenas. These new interest pods may last for days, weeks, or years. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that the combination of interests and skills creates a new whole. So it is you will expand your interests and skills not by separation, but by joining together. Again, we must advise you that such interactions may or may not be permanent, for all are changing so rapidly that what was intriguing yesterday may not matter tomorrow. You are now butterflies flitting from flower of interest to flower of interest, instead of a caterpillar moving closer to the ground. You're no longer in your cocoon of isolation. Of course, you wonder how such is so, given that COVID-19 remains of the earth. When COVID arrived, you might have been frightened or forced into action because of others' concerns. Now that COVID has become part of your life, those initial restrictions are more about who you are instead of the dictates from others. You're beginning to feel, if you haven't already, the need to protect others, as well as yourself. You're moving out of your terrible two needs to do what you want to do in conjunction with others. So it is you are beginning to think more globally than was true in isolation. Does that last statement mean you must or must not wear a mask? That choice is yours. All we are saying is that your choices are now becoming more global. That you have passed through your terrible twos and are about to rejoin society, perhaps physically, but more importantly within your scope of acceptance and understanding. You are no longer in self-isolation. So it is you will find other like-minded individuals. You have come out of your cocoon, and you are more than ready to flit from flower to flower. Or more appropriately for this phase of your life, to explore new interactions, to create that which is new for both you and those who wish to participate. You are no longer alone, whether the connections are physical or via some means of electronic communications. Your isolation is over. So be it. Amen.